Hey everybody, it's Sunday. I'm out doing some local deliveries with my personal vehicle. Try to make a few extra bucks. I've got a little window time, so I thought I'd put the dash cam up and talk to the camera a little bit. So right now we're on I-43 North, just got into Ozaukee County, Wisconsin, and we're going to kind of the Grafton, Cedarburg area. It's about 10 miles from here. For those of you who don't know, I've been going to my Class A CDL school for the last couple months. I've had my Class B since 2004, 2005, and work, with all the schools being closed and the motor coach industry coming to an abrupt stop there for a while. I decided to, open up my options by getting to Class A. So I got a test on Wednesday, and if all goes well, I'll have that card in hand by the end of the week, and then I'd like to kind of do this as I progress through the trucking industry. I've got some applications in, and we'll see where that goes. But in the meantime, I'm just pretty much living off my savings and doing a couple side jobs here and there. That being said, I will leave the camera on for a little bit in case something fun or exciting happens, and then we'll throw her up on YouTube later today.
Sit down and have personal conversations that often. Chris has been on our show now and then. He's a comedian. And his father wanted to talk to Chris about Chris's depression. Chris has depression. He's talked about it on stage and on his podcast. He did a one-man show on HBO about it, which makes his dad feel bad. Probably because Chris is talking publicly about stuff that the two of them have never really discussed. Chris didn't reveal his depression to his parents till he was in his early 20s and had an incident where he nearly died, and then a friend more or less forced him to tell his family. And his dad had questions about all that. Chris came into the studio having no idea what his dad wanted to ask about, and they sat down. And I don't know, maybe we should have expected this. His dad didn't just jump right in with the stuff they wanted to talk about. That's too heavy.
Well, the first one's actually a question from Mom.
Oh, okay.
Do you pray?
Can I ask Chris about pro wrestling? Just about sports?
And I'm just, why are you such an NBA fan rather than a pro baseball fan?
They talked about their old neighborhood in New Jersey. Ken told Chris how much he hates celebrity endorsements. Chris ever do a celebrity endorsement? Would Chris ever do a sex scene in a movie? A nude scene in a movie? Let's continue for an hour. And then finally...
Hey, listen, there's a couple questions I definitely do want to hit, so let's go to them. I don't want to run out of time.
Sure. Chris's depression. They want to know why Chris took so long to tell his parents about it.
Well, you know, when you finally told Mom, and that was, what, towards the end of college?
Yeah.
I guess that was
Yeah, because it was...
absolutely floored us. I mean, we had zero clue.
Yeah.
You know, and on one hand, we're like, the guilt, you know, we gotta help protect you. Why couldn't we just see this, you know? But on the other hand, it's like, you know, why didn't he come to us? Even now, you weren't like that, Chris. You know, there was something on the web a couple of years ago. There was something, you know, this is what I look like on a bad day, you know, when I'm feeling depressed.
Yeah.
And you said something to the effect, you know, I'll tell my wife, I'll tell my brother, but I'll never let my parents see me like this.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that was, you know, after we've known. I just, you know, even that now, it's like sticking out there.
Yeah, I don't know why. I don't know. I guess it would make me feel like I was like letting you guys down in some way or failing in some way. I don't know.
Yeah, but you know, we'd be the mom and I would be the first two there to help you do whatever it took to
I know.
protect you.
I don't know why I've never been comfortable with you guys seeing me or knowing that side of me so well. But I just felt like it was a thing to hide. I don't know why. Because you guys did. As soon as I told you, it was like everyone went into this mode where I was so supported. And I had always assumed that if I ever told anybody about it, I was going to be on film. Whereas when I kind of hit rock bottom and started talking to you guys about it, it was like instantaneously the safest I ever felt.
Yeah, well, I'm glad you felt that way. You know, I hope you understand where I'm coming from on this.
Yeah, no, I wish I talked to you guys about it sooner. I wish.
Yeah, you did a fantastic job of hiding it from Mom and I, which I'll have all amounts of guilt over.
You don't have to have any guilt over that. I mean, I was so good at hiding it. And I don't know why. I never let you and Mom know about that. It's just not my instinct. My instinct is that that's gonna worry you guys so much, and you're gonna have to sit around and be scared about me, and I don't want you doing that. And I always figured maybe I could push through it, or it would pass, or even I felt like maybe I'm just a moody kid. And
All right, we're exiting Highway 60 in Grafton, Wisconsin. Gonna head westbound for a few miles to a place called Five Corners, which I believe is actually in the town of Cedarburg. And it's just a few miles up a county highway, and I'll shut her down then. So if you have any questions or comments, make sure you leave them down below. I guess everyone says that. You know what to do. So go ahead and do that. I'd greatly appreciate it. And yeah, talk to y'all soon.
yeah, no, because I know that. I know that's the truth. Like, I know you're not the guy.
This Valentine's Day, they also offer cash for gold and great financing. Robert Heck Diamonds has two beautiful stores to serve you, in Greenfield on 76th and Layton, and in Glendale on Port Washington Road and Greentree. Or visit roberthackdiamonds.com. iHeartRadio with the latest info about slowing the spread in 2021.
Our national health experts are urging us to get vaccinated as soon as we can in order to...
Dangling inside a romantic crescent moon.
And of course there's a diamond, because diamonds are what we do.
The moon and back pendant in solid silver is just $75.
The two-tone moon and back pendants are spectacular. A rose gold Valentine's heart inside a yellow gold crescent moon.
But those are not $75.
We are Kessler's Diamonds.
And we love you to the moon and back.
Employee-owned Kessler's Diamonds, unique in all the world.
For your convenience, all Kessler's, excluding our downtown store, will be open 11 to 4 on Valentine's Day.
All right, it's Valentine's Day. Happy Valentine's Day. How can I not say that? Yeah, I guess that's why we have all the jewelry commercials on the radio.
Really? Interesting. Jimmy?
I can see DJ. Morikawa, I have not been keeping track of how he's doing right now.
Decently well at the moment.
Bryson, no, not right now.
Michael, thought?
Yeah, I think one of those will. In the way Dustin's playing right now, I think it's going to be him.
Did he win out in Dubai or wherever it was? Yeah, shut. Yeah. Guys, thanks so much. Great to see you all. Looking forward to another great season of the Swing Doctor and a great year at Morningstar once the snow goes away and things get back to where we can actually get out on the golf course. That'll do it. News coming up next. News Talk 1130 WISN.
Wisconsin winters can be long, dark, and brutal unless you warm them up by playing the nationwide Cold Hard Cash Contest on News Talk 1130 WISN. This Text to Win Johnny Brook is played 12 times every weekday with hourly winners basking in the glow of good fortune, plus pounding $1,000 into their pockets.
The Cold Hard Cash Contest is presented by Reskill MKE, a resource center to help Milwaukee employers and Milwaukee's workforce gain new skills and certifications. ReskillMKE.net.
This past year, Wisconsin came together to take on COVID-19.
For Jennifer Kashenka, I'm Gordon Deal. Thanks for listening to This Weekend.
Today's job market is full of demand for skilled trade workers. Electricians, welders, mechanics, these and other trades are the backbone of every community. They're also a huge part in making sure the Army National Guard is always fulfilling its mission of service to our country and communities. Soldiers train to keep the power flowing, engines running, and supplies moving. The skilled trades these soldiers perform are the same ones needed in today's civilian workforce. Army National Guard soldiers are on the fast track to learning skills that can set them up for success at home with companies looking to hire the best. With options from plumber to helicopter mechanic and everything in between, soldiers are able to select the trades that best fit their lives. Their resumes are being built through their paid training and part-time service. Find out how you too can learn a trade profession and serve your community and country by visiting NationalGuard.com. Sponsored by the Wisconsin Army National Guard. Aired by the Wisconsin Broadcasters Association and this station.
W277CV and WTMJ Milwaukee. From the Annex Wealth Management Studios, this is News Radio WTMJ. Keeping you in the know on the road ahead. We are Wisconsin's radio station. News Radio WTMJ Milwaukee.
At 3 o'clock, it is 0 degrees outside. Sunday today, partly cloudy, some flurries, and a high of 5 degrees along the lakefront. From the WTMJ Breaking News Center, I'm Kevin Wells. The coldest temperatures of the winter season will continue throughout the day. Storm Team 4 meteorologist Marissa Willison says the winds won't help.
We are looking at some gusts today close to 25 miles per hour, so it's going to add that extra bite to the air. I advise you to stay inside. It is cold. It is also dangerously cold.
And a reminder that wind chill advisory has been extended through noon on Monday. Saturday was another busy day for law enforcement responding to calls for assistance due to snow-covered roads.
The Milwaukee County Sheriff's Office says they responded to 88 calls. 11 were for crashes that had injuries, though none were severe. 43 calls were property damage-only crashes, and 34 were for disabled vehicles. One of the worst accidents yesterday was in Dodge County, where a 60-year-old driver was injured after their Jeep left Highway 33 west of Allenton and overturned. Rusty Melberg, WTMJ News.
Meanwhile, Milwaukee police have arrested a 16-year-old teenager after an 8-year-old boy was injured by gunfire. This happened near 29th and Glendale just before 9 o'clock Saturday evening. The child was struck inside of a home when a gun was fired from the outside. He is being treated at a local hospital and is expected to survive. Charges are pending. Kenosha Police Chief Daniel Miskinnis says he will be retiring in a little over 2 months after 25 years with the department. Some are sad to see him go, while others are not after the fallout of last summer's protests over the police shooting of Jacob Blake. Kenosha Common Council President David Baldaga tells TMJ4 News.
We're going to miss his leadership for quite a long time. Up close and personal, when I saw his dedication, I saw his professionalism, I saw him wanting to do the right things.
Miskinnis' retirement announcement comes just 2 weeks after Wauwatosa's Police Chief Barry Weber's. The Kenosha FPC says they will begin looking for a new chief. It's that time of year again. Lake Winnebago gearing up for day 2 of sturgeon spearing season.
It's cold. No doubt, it's cold. It's already a successful start for Matt Bromnicki, who bagged his first ever sturgeon.
It was unbelievable. For the first 15 minutes after I speared it, I was on cloud 9.
Kathy Strook, meanwhile, has been doing this for 40 years. It's her first in a decade.
We were ready. We were due.
That's, I guess, the key.
Patience.
Patience, patience, patience. Along Lake Winnebago, Tony Beddock, WTMJ News.
Opening day for the season on Saturday saw 437 total sturgeon harvested. Sports, traffic, and weather are next. Sighting Unlimited, WTMJ News Time, 3:02.
WTMJ and Good Karma Brands is looking to add a new teammate to our sales team. Now, you might be thinking, well, I don't have experience in radio, so hear me out because this may still be a great opportunity for you. After college, I was looking for a career. I had zero sales experience, but I was always interested in marketing, and I knew I had a personality for sales. Well, the training program at Good Karma and WTMJ gave me the tools I needed to succeed. 10 years later, I'm still with Good Karma, and I absolutely love working here. I feel thought of and cared for by my boss and my peers. I feel challenged to be the best that I can, and I feel accepted for who I am. I have a ton of fun at work. I laugh probably every day. So if you're interested in a career in sales for WTMJ, and if you want to win and push yourself to succeed and have a ton of fun while you're doing it, please apply at careers@goodkarmabrands.com.
WTMJ and Good Karma Brands is an equal opportunity employer.
We know for small business advertisers, every dollar counts. And that's why you hear our advertisers over and over on this station as well as every other Milwaukee radio station. Because the power of repetition is real. Go to the Our Clients page of Anderson-Smith.com and see just how many you're familiar with. And check out their real advertising success stories. You'll learn why our clients stay with us for years and years. Anderson-Smith.com. We help small business advertisers get better results. We know you work hard to make your small business the best it can be. And we understand you deserve to have your advertising work as hard as you do. That's why we focus on only the most efficient ways to assure your ad message makes the most impact it possibly can. With millions of dollars in annual billing and dozens of satisfied clients, Anderson Smith has the leverage and know-how to amplify your advertising. Go to Anderson-Smith.com, email me, and I'll call you in short order. Because it's time we grow your business.
Accident Mortgages and Equal Housing Lender, NMLS ID 2555368. This is Chief House Hunting Helper Brian Wickert. The 2021 home buying season is here, and every home shopper knows that inventory is as tight as the lid on a pickle jar. If buying a home in the new year is on your list of resolutions, give yourself a serious advantage over other home shoppers with a rock-solid guaranteed pre-approval from AccuNet. It's the only pre-approval that backs your offer with a $2,000 guarantee. A $1,000 guarantee to you and another $1,000 guarantee for the seller. In fact, that guarantee has helped many of our rock-solid pre-approved first-time buyers win against competing offers with bigger down payments. Remember, AccuNet's closing costs are typically $1,000 to $3,000 lower than banks and the mortgage guys at the Rocket. Plus, if you're a move-up buyer, we can help you with a bridge loan, so the offer on your next home isn't contingent on the sale of your old one. Don't settle for a flimsy bank pre-approval or sky-high closing costs. Get a rock-solid guaranteed pre-approval by clicking on the blue button today at ACCUNET.com.
This is Bob and Mike and Guy from Brillo Home Improvements. Hey guys, you know the old saying, the early bird gets the worm?
Yeah, I've heard of it. Oh, wait a second, Guy. I know where you're going with this.
Well, it is that time of the year. That old saying really holds true in our business.
Yeah, I know it sounds early, but this is the time to begin thinking about your home remodeling projects.
Because it takes time to properly plan a remodeling job. And if you want it underway by the time the weather starts changing, now is the time to call us.
We'll get in there, assess what you'd like to do, go over all of your options, and come up with a plan that'll transform your remodeling dreams into reality.
Hey, that's what we do. We're three heads,
and we're all working our tails off for you.
For NARI award-winning home remodeling.
And about as down-to-earth of an approach as you're going to find.
Check out BrilloHomeImprovements.com. Time for a WTMJ sports update. College hoops around Wisconsin today. The 21st Wisconsin Badgers men's team fall to the third-ranked Michigan Wolverines, 67-59 the final score. Micah Potter and Nathan Reavers combining for 0 rebounds in 40 minutes of play, a big part of the tough loss. Wisconsin was within 2 points within the final 2 minutes of the game before Michigan went on to score the final 8 points and get the win. Aline Ford finishes with 15 for the Badgers. Demetra Trice leads all scorers with 16 on the Badgers side of the ball. The Wisconsin women, not much better over there either. They fall to the Golden Gophers, 68-63. Over for the Marquette Golden Eagles. They're in the second half on the road against the Seton Hall Pirates. Right now, Kobe Mequon leads all of their scores with 7 points, 5 boards, and 2 assists. Again, they are down 33-24, about 3 minutes into the second half. Milwaukee Brewers news, they're out on the Justin Turner sweepstakes. He chooses to re-sign with the Los Angeles Dodgers. And in Bucks news, they will try to end a 2-game skid when they take on the Oklahoma City Thunder tonight on the road. Tip-off on WTMJ at 7 o'clock. Bucks shoot-around beginning our coverage around 6 p.m. WTMJ, PellaWI.com, time saver traffic. Let's get out to the roadways. Noting one crash, 41 southbound near County D, blocking the left shoulder out near Kewaskum in the Mayville area. Again, I-41 southbound beyond County D, blocking the left shoulder. It appears that a car has slid off the embankment and into the middle of the road. But again, that's not causing any delays because it is not on the roadways. Getting closer to downtown Milwaukee. No delays right now on the eastbound or westbound side of 94. Moreland Road into the city is still 8 minutes, normal ride. Eastbound 94 again, Zoo to downtown. It's going to be 10 minutes with no delays. 4145 southbound Highway Q2, the Milwaukee County Zoo interchange. It's a 15-minute ride. Again, no delays there. 43 northbound, downtown and the Marquette interchange up to Brown Deer Road. That's running smoothly as well. It's going to cost you 12 minutes total. Looking over at the Hale interchange to the Mitchell interchange. Again, no problems. Really looking nice out there on the roadways at this hour after a busy day yesterday. 9 minutes if you're headed from the Hale to the Mitchell interchange. Again, no delays.
Traffic is sponsored by Angela Calais and Benefit Realty. At Benefit Realty, pay only 3.5 to 3.9% real estate commission and get all the service that you should. Benefit Realty, you pay less for full service. Benefit-Realty.